We'll start out with the election commission meeting. The following will be serving as election inspectors for the general election to be held on Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. Barb Goody, Laura Carolla, Martha Kent, Catherine Rice, Elaine Smirka, and Mary Kay St. John. And I need a motion to approve those inspectors.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Who seconded?
Merrill.
Merrill. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Is there any public comment on the election commission meeting? Okay. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
All right, I need a motion to accept the consent agenda.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. There he is.
He's
Sorry.
hiding back there.
Yep, all right, chief, what you got?
Well, as usual, it's been busy. Actually, we just got in from a structure fire in Irons half hour ago. And so, it's been kind of a crazy, we've had some weird things happen this month. And, but everything is good. We're continually training. And yeah, everything is going really good. And so, I don't think does the township have any homes that they have acquired, I don't know, through tax sale or whatever, that are available for us to play with?
No, we don't own any properties of any buildings, do we?
That's what?
We don't own any buildings, any homes that we've acquired through tax
Not
sale.
that I don't know.
Usually the ones we did, the last one we
We
did was
have-
that trailer and we cleaned it up
We
right
have
away.
some vacant land, but no,
Just no
Okay.
buildings, no structures.
structures.
though.
Sorry.
Okay.
You can't cut up a bus, you want a house, okay?
Well, we want to do that too.
You're looking for,
We just want something that we can train with, so we can go in and, you know, we can do search and rescue and, you know, something junky, because we're not very
Could
friendly.
do my
with stuff
house if I can turn it into the insurance
And
company.
so, we are, I have been working with the school, KMD school system, and we're going to do a bus, extrication procedure. We can't cut the bus apart. He told me it needs to be returned in its delivered state. And so, but we are going
All the pieces will still be
to,
there.
we are going to invite the other area neighboring departments over to our station and, do some YouTube time on bus extrication and then go over, points where we can access on school buses where we can cut, or, you know, different reinforced spots, so we know how to get into something like that if we have to. And so we're working on that. We did, fire prevention last week, Wednesday at the school. That went really well. The kids were really enthusiastic, and, so that all went really good. And so, but besides that, everything is just as usual. Go, go, go. That's all I got.
Yeah, anything to add with any of that?
I just have our run numbers for the month because I didn't get a chance to give them to him. We are at, for the year, 72 for fire, 201 for ambulance for 273. That brings us to 1,317 hours and a half. This month it was 24 for the ambulance, 8 for fire, with 95 hours in the ambulance and 52 hours for fire.
We're getting into fire season, so, okay.
And
Not
it's just starting.
as bad as last month,
We've had
but
3 in the last 2 weeks.
Clean your wood stove chimneys, everybody. Okay, assessors, basically all the sales studies have been completed for the area, which will help create the ECFs, which are your basically economic condition factors. Those will be created in November and December. Out doing, Norman's done, as far as all the rechecks and sales. We won't do that again until late December, January. for sales and for any new construction. We're currently working in Bear Lake right now, so. Custodian, Tim.
The new flag at the park is up, which thanks to half of your football team and kids and tall kids.
They weren't that much help though, were they? For a lot of them. They was
Yeah,
kind of-
it was all right. They're learning. They got to see how, you know.
Level the pole, he's holding it. Put it on the pole.
We even had 2 levels.
Yeah. It was,
It looks really good though. It does look really good.
I think there's some other stuff that's getting put in
Yeah.
concrete
Yep.
yet, but the flag is at least up.
Okay.
I had to fix a water line at the cemetery here in town. Somebody, I'm assuming, drove over it because it was flattened right to the ground. And both cemeteries are shut off and blown out for the season. I figured that was a good time. I had to tear it apart to fix it anyhow. So both cemeteries are winterized. And otherwise, I think that's it. I haven't heard anybody, no complaints, no nothing. What do you call it? The playground, Mary sent me a thing and it was delayed till the end of the month. So we'll just, I think it's just gonna wait till spring, or you guys will have to figure that out.
yeah, I talked to Jack about that the other day, and she was gonna talk to Excel, see what, yeah, we're kinda running late in the season to try to rush. I don't know, talk to them, see what they wanna do.
Yep.
Okay. Transfer station.
Hour change.
Oh, do we wanna do that this month?
It's usually with the time change.
Well, it is, but it's been so dead on Wednesdays.
You wanna go, you think we should go 4 to 6?
Yeah.
If,
Okay,
just,
so,
if we do, I mean, is that something that people are used to? It's time
Yeah,
change,
it's every-
or?
yeah, we need to
Yeah.
throw it up on the sign. I'll try to put it on Facebook tonight. It, always somebody doesn't realize it, but yeah, it's kinda, as it gets darker,
So
people
when do
just
you
don't
want
come out.
that to go into effect?
You wanna go November 1st, or do you wanna go earlier than that? You wanna go earlier than that? Where are we at now, the 11th?
So you have
I don't wanna go next week,
So we'll
so,
do the following week.
the
At
19th.
least give a week to let people know that it's gonna be.
well, today's the 11th, so can we get flyers out to them tomorrow at all, that we can pass out at the transfer station? Can we do that? Just that we're gonna go to winter hours, 4 to 6, starting the 19th?
19.
Yeah, that was, you guys are okay with that? Okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Alright, I saw somebody put that on Facebook today asking hours, I'm like, I saw that 4 to 6 and it was 4 to 7, I'm like, yeah, we do have to go back to 6, so that's good.
Speaking about transfer station, any good news on Bill?
Does anybody know?
Bill-
His wife was in yesterday and he was actually out and about. He was sitting in the car with her. He said that he won't have his surgery. He needs a second surgery, but it won't be for 3 months. They can't get him in.
All right,
So that's what she told me yesterday.
He's still kicking.
yeah, that's a good thing.
Alright.
Man's going and grabbing his garbage for him, so.
Good.
Yeah.
Management council, September was pretty slow. October was picked up a little bit. We had the dam meeting, or the dams meeting on the 5th. Craft show, the weekend of the 21st, and a couple birthday party. Besides that, not a whole lot going. Okay. Parks and Rec.
Not a whole lot, everything's kinda dead now, so
Yeah,
Lake's kinda low.
leaf season's gonna start though.
Yeah, we'll have to start getting a plan with everybody about how to put up that. Hopefully when that equipment comes, it'll come with some directions and we have the winter to figure out.
That's what
What
pictures
we
are
need.
for.
Yeah.
Some pictures.
I'd rather have measurements, but yeah, that and then the beach wall we'll
Millimeters.
have to paint right away in the spring, so those might be a kind of a joint weekend thing. Maybe we can get a group of people.
Oh, speaking of the beach, on the left side in the sand area, trees are starting to grow.
Oh, really?
Yes, I mean, a whole line of them.
that little activity that much? Because usually they keep that pretty tore up.
Yeah, there's stubs about that tall coming through the sand.
Okay. Go.
Where's that, on the beach?
On the beach, there's some trees or something growing up. Is it near the wall?
No, it's near the water.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah, I was down there like 2 days ago.
okay.
The seeds are from the geese.
Yeah. And they fertilize them too for you.
Something.
Planning, Jay, you got anything?
Yeah, they're reviewing the bylaws and stuff and then switching, kind of cleaning it up a little bit. So, yeah, that's what they got going on there.
Okay.
Did they make any decisions on the bylaws?
Not for sure, cause I was not there,
Okay.
so.
All right, so we can move into, I didn't get anything from Bob. He was on vacation this week, so he wasn't here. Any public comment, Jay, over there? Just
Bill.
Just Bill? Which?
Did you hand me that?
Yeah, yeah, okay. Well,
You wanna
go ahead, no, go ahead,
first, or you
Bill.
want me to go?
No,
Oh, I don't care.
What?
I was just here to ask for the hall for free for the Thanksgiving dinner this year
That you
again,
did last
like
year?
I did last year.
And that's yeah, she did the Thanksgiving dinner last year,
Oh.
so yeah, I mean.
You had a
it
good
was-
turnout, didn't
You had a very
We
good
need to-
turnout?
We need to check with Val on the date.
She's got me down already for
okay.
the 19th. I was just here to
To
make sure
it
it's
was,
okay if I did that.
Does anybody have a problem? No, you're all good. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Just an update on the fireworks. The golf outing was fantastic, a good success. Our bottle can drive was kind of crazy. We hit 51% of our goal of 10,000,
Awesome.
in just over 2 months. Everybody's been doing very well. We're starting to get more and more businesses that start sending. We did send letters to all the businesses, there were 60 of them. Just few that I was really shocked we got something from, but we did. So it looks like we're full go. We're about 90 days away from the February 1st deadline, but we think we're gonna be okay. We have a few events. My wife and I have our Veterans Day dinner, and we also have the Redneck Buck Bowl at the bar. Jenna don't mind, she has a Thanksgiving dinner here. Fishermen have been doing great, they've been having fun, they've been giving money. We still have a lot of donation jars out there. The Dublin store has been a great support. So everything looks really good.
Glad to hear it. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
very much. That's a lot of work. That's a good thing. So, okay, so, anything else? No? Okay. Community center roof. You have all 3 bids. I guess there's some major disparities in price and warranties and just what they will do, what they won't do. I spoke with everybody. Bob's, of course, Bob's is the lowest bid. All companies are stripping the roof down to the deck. Okay, they're stripping it right down to the plywood. Bob's is an extra cost for the roof deck materials that need to be repaired. That will build as extras. They're all extras. They're all $85 a square foot or right in that price range. Okay, because they don't know what is actually damaged. I think the only damaged part is less than 100 square feet in the back here. They all are gonna put a white 1.5-inch T-strip on around the perimeter, or drip edge, sorry. Bob's is doing 1 layer of ice and water, going up 6 feet, so that would be 2 rows. 3 foot in the valleys, we don't have any valleys. Ice and water for Superior is 6 feet up, and ice and water for Story is 6 feet. Superior is 9 feet. They're going 3 layers up. Okay. We'll go on to the next thing. They're all using synthetic underlayment. They all had their brands that they use. It's just a rip-resistant synthetic end of life. They don't use tar paper anymore. Bob's is using CertainTeed green, algae-resistant landmarks. Okay, a landmark is a 25 to 30 year shingle. That's kind of your base inline shingle. Story is using the same. They gave us two prices. Their first price is with landmarks. It has a 10-year algae protection on it. And then they gave us the higher price with the Landmark Pros. Okay, so a Pro adds about 10 pounds of rock, the aggregate, to the top of the shingle. So it's a little bit heavier of a shingle, but it's still basically on the same substructure, the fiberglass, tar, skin, and then the rock is just there to keep that from drying out, the aggregate. Basically, we go back to Bob's, installing new ridge vent to the peak as needed. All the companies are doing a continuous layered or rolled ridge vent. Using roof nails, everybody's using roof nails, hip and ridge cap as needed. Install new PVC boots and flashing as needed. The only difference, and I guess I want anybody else to tell me if they saw any difference in the companies, is the two higher companies are cutting the siding away from where these three roofs meet the building, and this back one. They're cutting that away 4 to 5 inches up. They cut that away. They remove the step flashing. Shingle, put new step flashing as they go, and they don't replace the siding. They put a plastic wood, AZAC type board, or what they call a freeze board up there, up the rake. They put a drip cap on that, and then they put a new J channel on the side. Bob's comes with a 3-year warranty. Shingles carry on workmanship. They carry a lifetime warranty on the shingle. Okay. How shingle warranties work is you better not count on them, okay? Because a shingle warranty is if you don't nail in the proper spot, if they miss a nail, then it becomes workmanship. The shingle companies will get kind of really weird on that. I've had shingle companies have me take shingles off, and if the nail is not in the proper spot, they don't cover them. So the Story was a 3-year. The CertainTeed Landmark Lifetime, which is what Bob's is using, comes with a 10-year algae protection warranty. Okay, that's basically, it has magnesium in the shingles and does not allow algae, moss, to grow on your roof. The Pros come with a 15-year. There's more magnesium in the rock, and it supposedly kills the algae. Superior was the only one that was a certified installer. It comes with what was their warranty? Jordan, do you remember that one? It's a 25-year Golden Edge pledge, basically, because they're a certified installer of GAF products. They have a 25-year, no questions asked warranty because they're certified. But warranties on shingles are warranties on shingles. Okay, all manufacturers give themselves out in everything they do. Okay, Anderson Window Company, if you don't stain the back side of your sashes, your warranty's null and void. I mean, there's little quirks to everything. So you're just relying on a company to do the right thing. So.
Have you had any personal experience with any of these roofers?
No, I did my own.
No, I mean,
So, not really.
dealing with customers?
I kind of hold off on judgment on any of that because I have dealt with two.
Okay.
I have not dealt anything with this one.
Okay.
Okay, so, and that's just things that, I've had to go back, and whether or not they did it right, whether the homeowner asked them for it wrong, I don't want to make a judgment on that. But there's a substantial price difference. So that's kind of my breakdown of whatever you all have here. I mean, I do have one that I like over the other ones, just because of the whole setup, but.
So was Story putting a PVC board on too?
Story,
Cause I didn't see anything.
no, I don't think they were either. I don't like that. I don't like reusing the flashing. Bob said that they would put new flashing on, but we would have to hire a company to do that. And that was, Jack has done that.
Yeah,
in the
and
past.
I talked to Jeremy from Bob's Roofing, the other day, and it's my fault, I've been just running.
I didn't get with you either, man.
And I was supposed to give him a price on putting that on, cutting that back and putting the AZAC PVC up and getting everything all set, and I just haven't, I remembered it tonight.
Okay, so you've gotta go up probably a 15-foot rake here, go across 25 feet down, and then up these three. You
And
know,
what we would do is we would take the siding right off, we wouldn't cut it.
okay,
I would strip the siding back instead of trying to cut it there, because then you're gonna cut too deep, you're gonna cut into house wrapping, and, I would take the siding off and then put the AZAC on with the drip cap, and then re-side over. It's easier that way.
well, I wouldn't care if you put the AZAC board on, if you were taking the siding off and gonna put it back on. I mean, I wouldn't care if you just, we don't need the AZAC board, it's just, that's the way, to get that, those flashing cards go up the wall like this. So you cut the siding away, you can pull all those out, put new flashing cards on, and then you take a piece, then you put this plastic board up there on the wall, and then you stick a piece of metal up about an inch, comes down, goes over top, and creates a drip cap, so it can't be. It's just, we don't necessarily need it, but I do like having, that's the only thing I didn't like about theirs, is I would really like to have the,
Well, it's gonna cost us either now or later. I
Yeah.
mean,
reusing something on a roof is not always the smartest. I mean, that's the only thing I just don't like.
yeah, it needs to be reflashed, and putting the AZAC on just saves you the next time, because the next installer, next time this thing needs a roof, can pull them boards out, reflash it right, and put it back together.
All three of these companies said 3 weeks they could get to it. And like you said, professionalism, I mean, like I said, I don't have much dealings with the new owners of Bob's, but
Well, we've got the COVID money, we can go with a company that maybe would do a better job.
Is it something that you can get to?
I don't,
What's that?
Is it something that you can get to?
To get that siding done?
To-
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just forgot.
and Jack, you deal with Bob's all the time.
Yeah, I've used them for 23 years, probably. And, I haven't had any issues. And then they got the Jeremy Novak is the new owner. And, he's a good guy.
So Bob's would have that, but then we'd have to
But
pay
we'd have to
Jack.
pay Jack
Now, I
$5.
would work through, I would work right through Jeremy with that.
Okay.
Cause I was supposed to just get him a price on it, like I forgot all about it until,
Do you
I
think,
remembered it the other day after we looked at it, we stopped and looked at it, okay, I gotta do this, figure that, and then,
I'm not gonna hold you to nothing, because I mean, right now, I think that is something important to get done, but do you think you are somewhere in the ballpark of $3 to $5 grand to do that? That still puts us much lower than the other two bids. I mean, that's kind of where I would, I mean, it'd be $3 to $4 grand, 3 to 4 to 5, probably on the high side to do something like that, but, you know, I mean,
So it'd be 54.
yeah.
I don't really care who does it, as long as
That
it's all
part gets done.
flashing and
Yep.
it's put back together the right way.
Richard, how old is the roof on this?
23, 24 years old?
23.
23, yep. But this roof went under a tremendous hailstorm on both sides, and we did get the backside done, it's just that backside is now leaking around the vent that we really need to get, and this side is, the aggregate's almost gone. I'll make a motion that we go with Bob with the addition of, in the 3 to 5 range of, you know, Jack's bid going with that.
I'll second it.
How many day project?
No idea, no idea. All in favor?
I,
Aye. Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Okay. Okay. So Jack, if you can get them a price right away and finalize it, if it comes within that price range, we're good to go. I'm gonna call them so they can get it on our schedule and get it done this
yeah,
year.
I'll call him in the morning.
Okay. All right. So, do you want me to sign this? We can sign the hard copies. Literally the hard
No,
copy.
we're not gonna have you sign the hard copy, I have a decent copy.
Okay, all right.
It'd be fun to watch it fold, get them folded.
Are you going to contact them then?
With addition,
You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too.
of new flashing and freeze board.
Yeah, it does look, it makes it look really nice.
This one, you were here.
Okay, I'll tell him, we'll mail it off to him, and he knows what we want, I mean, and we know there'll be an additional, he just, once he gets his additional vote, we'll make that the official one, but, okay. New business, we just have to reappoint, Mary Becker with Jill Sable and Mr. Taylor, for the planning commission. We just have to reappoint them to their terms, because their terms are up now, so. We can do them together if there's no complaints, but if you wanna do them separately, we can do those two. Does anybody have a complaint with either one of, any of the three of them being on the planning commission again? No, they're willing to do it.
I'll make a motion to approve the reappointment of all three with a term expiring 3 years from this month. 25.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Last thing on the agenda is we have to change the meeting for next month because our meeting day is the election day. We can't do that. So, anybody have a suggestion of, or a better day or time? Can't really do Wednesdays because that's karate's in here, so.
Say the third.
You wanna do Thursday the 3rd?
Is it karate in here?
That's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, Wednesday's
Thursday.
karate.
Okay.
Anybody have a problem with the 3rd? Okay, I'll make a motion. Well, we don't have to make
We
a
don't
motion.
need a motion.
We're just gonna do, our next board meeting will be on Thursday, the 3rd of November. Okay.
I will, post that in the newspaper and out on the board.
Okay. Just need a motion
Are
to,
you gonna fill the position that's open in the planning, since Greg Kent resigned?
I have not received anything about Craig resigning,
Okay.
so I haven't received that, yep, so. Alright, I just need a motion to
Oh,
adjourn. Mary, anybody?
Second.
Jordan second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
All the lakes low over here. I was talking with Tim. Were you guys doing Dennis had cleaned out on the backside years ago? I think we should do that when the lakes are.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Or by the pavilion. Or by the pavilion. They had